Self.
Yes, sir.
I've come to learn that life is really like a construction. God is building up things, and people need to learn the process of building. It's not going to happen in a minute,
and it's not going to be easy.
Yes, there's going to be a process, but you've got to be intentional. One of the key things is that when you're building, you have to consider foundation, because a foundation that is going to hold a 3-stored building is not the same that's going to hold a 1 floor.
That's right.
Yes. So you have to be more intentional, especially in your foundation. What is foundation? Foundation are the things that you put in your life that are going to sustain you in the future. You know, part of it will be going back to school. Part of it will be that short course. We'll be attending a life coaching session. We'll be, sitting under mentorship, because a lot of people don't understand that the power of your going up is dependent on the fabric of your foundation.
My God.
So there are people that you need in your life right now.
The power of your going up is in the fabric of your
foundation.
Great
stuff. So it is how strong you're founded that you're going to be able to be sustained when even if you're elevated. Because you see, when like you cannot the foundation of a tower in the city. I mean, this thing, you can even think there's a whole house underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bagayi basime nyumba namba wansi. Naye kugamba osono kwebuza omuntu agenda waggulu mu kalina kati wansi anoonya.
Exactly. And I'm looking at these guys who are doing the flyover project here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're taking their time. You olaba ebintu byebazimba ngolaba batwala budde bungi naye nga I think they're building something that is going to last for many years.
Exactly. So building is very, very important, building up your life. So a lot of people walk in life without being intentional. Tell your plan so you have to have a mind. What do I want to build? Every time you set out into something. Now, my guardian, the guy who raised me, was an architect, and I saw how he operated. Architects always think about the plan of a building. They take time, and they sit down, draw plans, they imagine the sizes, the inches. So an architect has an ability to see the building before it is finished. So he envisions it, he looks at it, he knows exactly how it's going to weigh, what kind of size it's going to be, whether it is built to withstand what weather, because a house in England will not be the same house built in Uganda.
No way.
A house in the tropics will not survive the winter season. It's built in there's some places in the US where they build houses with timber because of the kind of the nature, and they build with basements. In Israel, they build with bombshells because of the environment.
Yes.
That means that you build depending on where you are. You must understand that, this is who I am, that's where I want to be, and so you build depending on that. Now, I was reading an article this week that really blessed me, and I saw a company in San Francisco that it's a phone company, and at that time they were doing landline phones, and in 1963 they make a project, and they said that we believe in a future people will be able to hold their phone in their pocket.
Wow.
Yes, but that was something that was so far-fetched.
Yeah.
Because they're used to the landline. It was an amazing, project. But they said we envision that in the future it is possible that the cell phone will be in somebody's pocket.
Wow.
They didn't even have the word cell phone. They said the phone will be in someone's pocket. And so years evolved, and today we have all kinds of cell phones. But they built it because they had a vision. They began to build. And now, lots of people where you are frustrated.
Yeah.
The point is this: you cannot change what has happened to you, but the power is that you can change where you're going.
Okay.
Draw a vision. Be like an architect. Think about where you want to be, and once you envision that, the next step is to build. It's brick by brick. It is process by process.
Yeah.
Don't be in a rush. Even the journey of 1,000 years began with one step.
One step, yes.
So build that thing. The most important thing, as I said in the beginning of any building, is the foundation. What is in your foundation? Whatever you want to know in life, you have to learn. And whatever you know now, you have learned. So it means if you stop learning, you begin to die. So I encourage you that one of the important things is to be intentional. Whatever I tell people every day, and I challenge them that. But you know that right now Duke, you have an opportunity that in the 5 years, if you decided,
Yeah.
in 5 years you can be something else.
True.
But that will not happen by miracle.
I've got to work on it.
There's got to be intentionality.
Yeah.
There's got to be effort,
Yeah.
and there's got to be direction. So if I say today I want to be a lawyer in 5 years, I have got the opportunity. I can go look for that course, study it, and be something else. I can be a medical doctor. I can be anything.
Yeah.
I can be one of the best preachers in the world.
Right.
If I make up my mind today. But I've got to be intentional and build myself up. Study the word, read the books, associate with those that are doing it, and who knows how far you can go. So building up yourself.
That's right.
Is important.
Right. Important stuff right there that you don't have to miss out every Tuesday, like I said, from 8:45 towards 9. Be inspired before you expire. And we want